They say never judge a book by its cover. But what happens when a group of bikers decides to pick on a man who can't even defend himself? This isn't just a street confrontation. This is a moment where arrogance meets the unexpected, and the outcome leaves everyone in shock. Don't miss out. Subscribe and see what happens next. It was a quiet afternoon, the sun casting long shadows across the pavement. A disabled man, moving carefully with his wheelchair, rolled down the street, just trying to live his day in peace. But trouble doesn't always announce itself. A group of bikers, revving their engines and full of swagger, spotted him. They laughed, pointing, making cruel jokes. "Hey, slowpoke, what's the matter? Lost your legs or your courage?" one shouted. The others joined in, circling him like predators. The man didn't flinch. He didn't respond with anger. He simply looked up, calm, unafraid. But the bikers didn't see a person. They saw an easy target, someone they could intimidate for sport. They revved their bikes closer, forcing him to stop, blocking the narrow path. The air was thick with arrogance, laughter, and the smell of gasoline. One of them leaned in, mocking him, confident that he was untouchable. But then something changed. The man, slow but deliberate, reached into his pocket, not for a weapon, but for a device they never expected. A phone. A few simple actions, a call, and suddenly the entire energy shifted. Within moments, the bikers' laughter faltered. Their confidence began to waver. Eyes widened. The bravado that had seemed unshakable moments ago started to crumble. It wasn't aggression that confronted them next. It was authority, and the kind that commands respect without raising a hand. "Sir, what?" one of them stammered, looking at his friends. We didn't know." The man didn't yell. He didn't need to. His calm, unwavering presence spoke volumes. His dignity and composure alone were more powerful than any roar of an engine or shout of defiance. One by one, the bikers realized they had misjudged him completely. Their arrogance, their sense of control, shattered. They moved aside, some whispering apologies, others staring blankly, trying to comprehend what had just happened. The man continued down the street, wheels turning, head held high, not as a victim, not as a target, but as a symbol of quiet strength, a living reminder that courage isn't always loud. Sometimes it's calm, sometimes it's deliberate, sometimes it's the patience to let arrogance expose itself before you make your move. Because the truth is, real power doesn't need to shout. Real respect doesn't demand fear. And those who try to intimidate the wrong person often end up learning a lesson they'll never forget.